Thank you.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying.
Please do, KB.
Tell me when.
Go right ahead.
Okay. We're honored tonight. Thank you, Beth, the amazing Beth Miller, who is a superstar in every way. I am so honored to be able to learn from her and be mentored by her and her incredible successes in isogenics and life. And she is a beautiful person inside out and is very generous, loves to share and train, and really cares about the best of network marketing. And tonight, Gavin and his team, Gavin was her very first person she wanted to bring this to, and her son. And we're grateful her son, Jace, is joining us, who's going to be fantastic. So thanks so much, and take it away.
Thank you. Wow, Katie. Well, Chuck, you know, I don't know you personally very well yet except through this, and what I've seen so far is one of the reasons that made me stick, because it has to come from the top down. It has to come from the visionary to the field, and it has to touch my heart, because there has to be more here than the dollar. And one of my passions is helping people thrive that are the youth of our nation, the youth of our world. And they really, truly deserve a better way. They're looking for a better way, and they know it exists. And now we have something we can show them. And that's why I brought my son on board, and he will be joining us tonight. He's on the webinar now. And it's so extraordinary to be able to just say, oh, could we change this? Could we do that? And within an hour or two, things shift and change. And that says a lot. It says a lot about corporate listening to the field. I've served on several advisory boards, including Isogenics, and it's so important to me that if it's not right for the field, it's not right for corporate. And I've already seen that happening. I'm just feeling super blessed and super grateful to be working with you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your excellence.
Well, thank you, Beth. And I will keep this short, but I really admire this man I'm about to introduce to you all. Michael Weeder is the CEO of our company. And really, on very short notice, I called him this evening and asked him if he could join us. I didn't know we were going to have the privilege of having your son on. That's just an added bonus. So, Jace, welcome, big time. And we are very, very excited about the next generation and having you on board. And, well, that's really our future. So thrilled to have you join the team. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. But, Gavin, I knew of your background, your expertise. So I just wanted you to be able to meet Michael. And as you said, Beth, knowing someone's heart is the most important thing. And I've been sold on Michael Weeder for many years, but since the time he started this company, I've watched him very, very carefully, and his heart is for us in the field. There's a lot of ways he could have taken this idea to market. He's got the experience to do it different ways, but he purposely chose, let's face it, as a CEO, some of the headaches that come with dealing with a lot of people in direct sales network marketing. But he has a passion and a desire to help people and change this world, and I am so thrilled to be a part of his company. So, Michael, if you just want to share a little bit about your vision and, you know, not a full-blown presentation by any means, but I just want you to meet these great people that are joining our team, and I believe like attracts like, and I'm telling you, there are some phenomenal people on this line tonight. So, Michael, if you wouldn't mind just sharing some, we'd appreciate it.
Not at all. Chuck, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear, sir.
Great. I wanted to say hello to everybody. You know, I'm honored to actually have a chance to be able to come on and talk to everybody and meet some of the new, you know, people. Gavin and Jace, welcome to the Sherlock family, and you know, I'm really looking forward. It's been interesting watching the group up there in Cabo start to you know, kind of take Sherlock to heart and start to share it with people. And so far, you guys have introduced us to some great people, and you know, just got a chance to be able to meet Bob Schultz here yesterday, and enjoyed the time with him, and really looking forward to having an opportunity to be able to meet everybody in person here. I want to talk a little bit about. I just want to give you guys kind of a brief overview of the company and you know, when we were founded and really what the vision is and where we're going here. And you know, my background has been in the internet space. for 22 years now. Actually, when Netscape came out with their browser in 1994 with Navigator, I started to produce the first trade show and conference for internet companies in San Francisco, New York, and Los Angeles. It was called Online Expo. And, we helped to launch a number of the internet companies there. I was just fortunate in the mid-1990s till the bubble burst in 2000 to ride that internet wave. I always had an affinity for direct sales network marketing. I had my first network marketing company in my experience in the late 1980s. So I always had an affinity for it. I ended up giving the seed capital to 2 network marketing companies to get started, both product-based companies, put the CEO in place in one, consulted for several other companies, but I always wanted to have an internet-based company. I saw the trends that were happening with regards to the internet. I actually ended up meeting a friend of mine by the name of Cameron who founded a company called Price Grabber, and we talked about really where the trends were and what was happening around the world with the internet, and we both agreed it was e-commerce and mobile. And, that was literally probably about 4.5 years ago now. And if you look at what's happened with the growth of e-commerce and the growth of mobile and now what you're seeing with mobile commerce, it's literally sweeping the world. So as you guys know, in business, it's about getting in front of the right trends at the right time and then being able to execute. And that was really the birth of Sherlock, was looking at these trends that were happening and giving, when you look at the things that happen in the internet, like, for example, Facebook and the growth that they've had, the reality is, Mark Zuckerberg built the platform for Facebook, but we built Facebook. We're the ones that invited our friends. We're the ones that can continue to put content on Facebook to get people to come back, and they monetize it. And really what we've done differently is we've given people the ability to be able to get in front of these trends of mobile and mobile commerce and e-commerce and profit from it. And one of the things that in network marketing, another trend that I saw is a lot of the product-based companies, because of the internet, when people were buying the products and becoming a distributor for the company, if they weren't successful, a lot of times they put their product up on eBay or Amazon to try and get rid of the product. And so with a lot of these product companies now, you're starting to see the products online for less money that you can buy them for as a distributor at wholesale with the company. So I think that's also a trend that you're going to continue to see. I know Mary Kay tried to stop eBay from listing Mary Kay products. They actually filed a lawsuit against them and lost it. I know also Nu Skin tried to do the same thing with Amazon and wasn't successful with Amazon. So I think that's a trend that you're going to continue to see. And, part of my experience in network marketing is it's really about simplicity and duplication. So we developed basically a program where you give our app away for free, you make money as people benefit, and you build a team of people that do the same thing. And so in the last, literally since 2013 through 2015, we launched in May of 2012. We've grown 300%. We've been profitable since month 2, so we've had, in the business, so we've had just good, solid, steady growth. And in network marketing, a lot of times, the first 5 years are really known as a formulation and concentration phase for the companies, where they kind of build their foundation, they get their products, they get their operations together. I think that we're ahead of the curve. I think we'll be there really by year 4, which is, our 4-year anniversary in May. And we continue to iterate and evolve it to continue to make our app more and more user-friendly, to increase the engagement with the customers, to be able to drive the usage income. And the one thing I'll tell you, the lessons that I've learned as both an investor, as a consultant in the industry, is it doesn't really matter what the products and the compensation plan and so forth are important. But the reality is, as the owner of a company and the CEO, really the only asset you have is the field. And so I'm very, very field and leadership focused, and being able to develop leadership. And that's why, I've had the privilege and the pleasure of working with Chuck here literally over the last 3.5 years. And we work through a leadership team. Every Wednesday we basically meet, and I don't make decisions unless I pass them by the leadership team and generally get a consensus about some of the decisions that we make with regards to continuing to move forward, whether it's products or promotions or programs. And so I'm a big believer in that. And I just think, when you look at it, one of the things that I'm just really excited about, guys, is that when you look, and I'll just give you, e-commerce is $1 trillion industry growing at 20% per year. And mobile commerce, you're going to see last year it grew 40% for the year, and you're going to see that continued growth around the world. So I'm just really excited about our timing and the trends that we're in front of, and then giving anybody that really wants to take advantage of it the opportunity to be able to profit from these trends. When we talk about expansion, we basically have been primarily in the U.S. and Canada. We just started the U.S., Canada, and Europe, mainly the U.K. So, the world is still our oyster. This year we're actually incorporating in Colombia, so we're in the process right now of incorporating in Colombia. We're incorporating in Nigeria, and we're looking forward to some increased expansion also into Asia. As you guys know, in network marketing, Asia is usually the biggest market for a lot of the iconic top-tier companies. And when you look at just the growth of network marketing in Asia, and you combine that with what's happening right now in e-commerce and mobile, like I said, our timing is perfect. It's just a matter of really the execution and being able to attract quality people like yourselves. So the way that we expand internationally, because I know we had a gentleman that was interested in Thailand, the way that we work is that when we get 200 affiliates in a country, we then go in and customize the app for that specific country. And what I mean by that is that countries have different e-commerce companies that are the big e-commerce companies there. So we go in and we get the affiliate relationships with those companies or the affiliate networks. And then we also have launched a program, or in the process of launching a program called Sherlock Local, where we can bring in the local companies in those markets as well, have them be able to create coupons, discounts, and specials, and it's free for them to be able to sign up. And then we just take a percentage of the sales, and unlike Groupon, which takes 50%, we just take 15% of the sales for those companies. So that's so with our international expansion, as soon as we get to 200 affiliates in an area, we go in and customize the app for that specific area. And then if we need to do the same thing with the language, we'll go in and customize the language as well for that country. So that's a little bit about Sherlock. The goal here is to be $1 billion company, guys. I know you hear that from a lot of companies. I know some of you have seen, the growth of, because somebody had mentioned Isogenics. I had the privilege of meeting the Cougars, basically, and they are, they've done a great job over there. They've built a good foundation, and really the last, especially 3-4 years, they've hit some pretty significant momentum. And I actually think they've got a chance to be $1 billion company. And that's our goal. But again, one of the things that you'll find, I think, exciting about our opportunity is you're not constantly pushing product. You just give our app away for free. You make money as people benefit from the use of it, and you build a team of people to do the same thing, and you can pretty much build that team anywhere in the world. So I appreciate the opportunity to be able to share. I'm looking forward to meeting all you guys in person. And back to you, Chuck.
Michael, thank you very much. And please give our love to Dolores. And, again, thank her and give her a hug for letting you come out on her birthday and spend some time in San Diego with us this past week. Thank you.
I absolutely will. Thank you.
Well, Gavin, I wanted to give you that little special treat there. I was glad he was able to do that for us. I had mentioned on our first call that I would do that as soon as possible, and I'm glad that worked out tonight, so I'm glad it did. What I wanted to do now is just stop and take any questions that you might have that were spurred from his conversation, and then I'll just continue with the presentation. We'll make that available via recording for those who couldn't join us. Do you have any questions or comments about anything that was just brought up?
I had a question about...
This is Coretta. You're speaking with Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
Hello, nice to meet you.
I'm not a big online shopper, but I can recognize how fabulous this service is and how timely. And I'm just wondering, because I'm sure you're a little more aware of it, what is the competition like out there for this particular type of a product?
That's a great question. There really is no competition for exactly what we do. there are a couple companies out there that do what are called cash back programs, where they will teach their membership how to get cash back by making purchases through registered companies. But even when they go deal with the retailers, they're charging the retailers a considerable amount of money to work with them. Whereas our Sherlock Local, we go and we offer the business at no charge. The business can literally sign up for free, and our system's a lot like Groupon. Those cashback programs are nice. People get 5-10% cash back on purchases in certain places. But we have found that people would just as soon save 30, 40, 50% as opposed to get 5 or 10% back. And so at one point, we were actually doing both the cash back and the best price. But we have found people prefer just getting the best price. So as far as direct competition, probably the closest thing out there would be Market America. And they've got a little different model than we do, obviously. But and there will be copycats. As we're starting to have success around the world, there will be other companies that try to duplicate what we've done. That's one of the advantages. One of the reasons I wanted to have Michael Weeder on here, too, is there's a lot behind the scenes. I mean, it looks simple. You give away a free app and you make money. But all the affiliate relationships we have with all these companies around the world, all the merchant account relationships we have around the world, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to make everything work so easily. So there will be copycats, but I guarantee you we've got a long track record of history that's going to give us a big head start to be first to market in this space.
Nice, nice.
Any other questions before we go forward?
I have a question. This is Jace.
Hey, Jace.
Nice to meet you guys.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, just a quick question. How much intellectual property do you have protecting the Sherlock app, if any?
There really are no patents or anything like that, Jace. Basically, like how we pay out our affiliate income, are things that we're adding to the new platform in the app. It's constantly evolving. I would say about every 90 days there are updates being made to the app. But as far as a patent, there's really no patent on what we do. We basically have added a lot of things onto one single app to make it easy for the average person to find the best price and the best deal without having to have 10 different apps on their phone, to have all that in one app. I look forward to introducing you to one young man in the UK. His name's Fraser Brooks, and he's one of the dozen diamonds in our company. But he graduated from college a couple years ago, and he has an engineering degree, and he's one of our 6-figure annual income earners, and really one of the top 5 income earners in the world. But I think you guys will hit off really good. He can relate to you really well on some of the advantages of the younger generation in our business. So I look forward to making that introduction. Right now he's actually on a month in Thailand on vacation with his family. But when he gets back, I'll be glad to introduce you.
That sounds great. Thanks very much.
You're very welcome. I look forward to working with you. Coretta, did you have any other questions, or are you pretty good?
I'm good. I'll take a look at the video. Gavin had started it earlier, and then I was interrupted. So I'll take a look just to fill in the holes. It sounds fabulous, though.
It really is. And I think the screen you're looking at right now shows our 5 different products. The one on the left is our cornerstone product. It's our shopping Sherlock, our Sherlock shopping app. It's available on both desktop and mobile. We believe the future is mobile, but there's also people that still use the desktop, so we'll continue to support that as long as there's a need. The Sherlock Local product I mentioned earlier, it is basically our version of Groupon, except if you're familiar with Groupon, there's a couple gotchas for the merchants. We've taken those gotchas out, and we've made it nothing but a win-win for the merchant and our consumers. So the 2 gotchas, if you're curious, number 1, Groupon forces the business to offer a major discount, usually 50% off. We let the merchant do whatever they want as far as the deal goes. Obviously, the better deal they make, the more deals will get sold, but we don't force them to do any particular percent off. The second gotcha is Groupon will charge anywhere from 30 to 50% of the deal. We charge 15% of the deal. So 15% is well within a business's advertising budget. And so we're going out getting these deals for them and bringing them these deals, and then they're only getting charged 15% when people actually buy the deal. So it's a real win-win for the business and for our people. The Sherlock fundraising, I'm actually working with a gentleman who owns a fundraising company, a traditional fundraising company, and we're working on enhancing that platform. That's probably the least attractive at this point of our 5 product lines, but it has a tremendous future. Anytime you can go to an organization and people have a real desire to help that organization, and you can show them a way to make money online by shopping and daily deals and the things we have available through the internet, our fundraising is a major part of our long-term future. The Sherlock Travel is a travel platform. This is not, we do have travel on our app itself. We got some great deals happening there, but this is actually a platform that's only available for our affiliates. It's one of the benefits to being an affiliate. It's a similar travel membership program that companies like Chase Bank and Costco make available to their employees as part of their employee benefits. We have negotiated a membership program with this company, and so our affiliates are all a member of this if they opt in to choose and to be one. Great travel deals. And then last but not least is Sherlock University. This is one of my personal favorites. It's our own personal development product. Again, this is included. When you're a Sherlock affiliate, it's included. And it includes training from like some of the top John Maxwell certified trainer, leadership training. Then it's also got an extensive training on how to build our specific business. And it's an area we plan to grow significantly in the future. So those are our 5 products, a high-level overview. Like I said, our foundation product is the app itself. We built this business around this app. You give it away. People use it. They benefit. And through our affiliate relationships, you get paid. Very soon, we're adding mobile advertising networks, which will pay us when people see our ads in the app. And then we're also adding additional ways to monetize on the internet. Bottom line, what our product does is it takes all the different sites on the internet in a particular market, and it helps the people find the best price fast. This is an example of a friend of mine. He's a realtor up in Canada, and I was actually showing him how he and other realtors could use our desktop version to promote themselves. Every time someone uses the app, the ads on the right-hand side are displayed. You'll see he's got his featured property up here on the right-hand side, and then right under that is his picture. Both of these images have links to whatever website the affiliate wants to link it to. These are great benefits to being part of the program. Here's somebody that might look familiar to you. Beth, you were kind enough to send this to me today, so I put it in a presentation. But basically, this is how Beth is using our mobile app to promote her Isogenics business. And again, this is a huge benefit for people to promote traditional brick and mortar businesses or network marketing businesses. And every affiliate, when you purchase your Sherlock license for only $279 and $49.95 a month, you can change this ad, you can use it, you can give away as many Sherlocks as you want. There's no gotchas. It's all included for that price. And when you enroll 4 people that pay their monthly subscription any given month, your next month, you have no overhead. Your $49.95 is waived. So literally, you could be giving away these Sherlocks and advertising your business at no cost in the very near future. So those are our 5 products. Any questions about the product at this point? Kind of keep this informal and answer any questions you might have as we go.
Yes, actually. Jason, I had a question earlier today about the actual pay process for the click-throughs. So when we give away the app and someone's actually using the app, is there a payment whether they purchase or not?
Well, there's no revenue generated if there's not a purchase at this point. In the very near future, and our target date, just so you know, is May 14th. So if you've been involved with technology at all, you just add a couple weeks to that because stuff always happens. So I like to say by the 1st of June, we should have the new platform available. When the new platform rolls out, the tracking will go back to the individual user that creates the revenue, and then there will be a direct commission paid both on the advertising and on the purchase that's made. But it will be directly related to the app that generates the revenue for the company.
Okay, just real quickly, for those of you that are not muted, if you look in the upper right corner, you can see a mute and unmute button, so we have a clear line quality. Because there's a little background sound there. Okay, thank you. So just to recap that, please, Chuck. The approximately 1st of June, given the pad there of time, there will be a tracking, you said, add-on?
Correct. The tracking will at that point track to the individual app that generated the revenue for the company. Okay. And then that revenue will be shared with the affiliate that gave that app away. Currently, the way it's been working is all of the affiliate income that's generated from all the apps is put into one pool, and then that pool is currently divided by the usage of the apps of people around the world. So that's how it is now, but within 2 months, it'll track back to the individual app user that created the revenue for the company.
Brilliant. And are we getting paid on our own purchases as well?
Yes, you do. We allow you to, be the affiliate for your own purchases. As soon as you become an affiliate, all you do is when you log into the shopping portal, you just use your ID and your password, and then you're actually on your own app getting credit for your own purchases.
Brilliant. Okay, third question. If I were to book travel for someone using my app but their credit card, would that work?
Absolutely.
Great. Thank you. Those are my 3 top burning questions. Jace, did you have another question about that? You might be
Not
on
this
mute.
time. I'll maybe engage later down the road after the advertising revenue comes back to each individual.
Okay, great. And then the university, that's available right now online for anyone that's an affiliate, correct?
That is correct.
But it's not available to people that have not yet become affiliates.
That's correct also.
Okay, great. Thank you.
We expect both those to be future retail products that we do offer to non-affiliates, but at this time it's only available to affiliates.
Great. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Gavin, do you have any questions?
No, I'm tracking just fine. I just wish my buddy Doug had been on the call, but if this has been recorded, it'll be easy enough to get him to to check it out. I apologize. And then Harold's listening, but I don't think can talk.
No, he can't. Unfortunately, when he called in, I don't have visibility. I can't unmute him, but it is being recorded, and I'll make it available to you shortly after the conclusion of the webinar.
Excellent. Yes, thank you very much.
All right, and Coretta, I guess you're okay too?
Yep, she's good.
I'm good. I'm going to look into it a little further, so I appreciate the introduction.
Great. So this is Sherlock Local. I hate to start saying which part I'm most excited about because I'm really excited about all of it, but if I had to pick one, it would be Sherlock Local. We are currently starting a beta test in Costa Rica, and you can actually watch the test unfold. Just go to sherlocklocal.com. Live deals are being added as we speak. And so we will be beta testing for the next 30, 60 days in both Costa Rica and Mexico. Mexico should be launching here in 2-3 weeks. So we're really excited about Sherlock Local. And like I said earlier, it is basically Groupon with a couple gotchas taken away. So it is a true win-win for both the merchant and for our affiliates, and obviously for our consumers.
I have several businesses excited about that and ready to go. Are we able to do that yet?
Not yet in the U.S. We're working out all the details in both Costa Rica and Mexico. Those are the 2 countries we're doing the beta test in. We're telling people 60 days, probably less, but we want to make sure it's working extremely fine-tuned before we roll it on in the United States and other countries.
Okay. So if I wanted to support another, say, Isogenics member, and she was a certified nutritionist and had a clinic in town, I could put her on my app and her special deal for her Isogenics clinic in her home. Is that possible?
Absolutely. And you can currently do that through your featured business and the online coupon. But the Sherlock Local, it lets the deal go and be available on everybody's app, not just the app of the person who gave it away.
Fantastic.
Okay, good. Gavin, did you understand the differentiation there?
Yep.
Very good. Okay, the next thing is Sherlock Travel. This is just one of many examples, and we're blessed to have the guy who brought this travel platform to the company on our team. His name's Mark Reddick, phenomenal leader in his own right, down in Cabo, Mexico, and a large responsibility of helping us really open up Mexico. But here's just one example that Mark shared with me. He went on Hotels.com, a real popular site online. He got the exact deal here, $3,192. He went to the Sherlock Travel, this is our travel platform, got the same exact accommodations, comparing apples to apples here, $1,796.77 for a total savings of $1,395. The travel platform is extremely hot. There are companies that don't have as good a travel platform as we do, and that's all they do is travel. And for us right now, it's just an added benefit to our affiliates. So we're really excited about the travel. In fact, I was just talking to a lady in the Philippines tonight, and she just recently had to book 4 different trips. And on those 4 trips alone, she saved over $1,000 using the Sherlock Travel. Now, that's the Sherlock Travel actually on the app, not in the platform for members only. But on our app, she saved over $1,000 on 4 trips, and she was ecstatic about it. So that's pretty much it for the product. Let's talk a little bit more about the comp plan real quick, and then we'll wrap up with any questions you might have. But our compensation plan is strong, very low cost to get started, $279 to become an affiliate and purchase your own Sherlock system, a small monthly subscription fee of $49.95, and that $49.95 is waived once you have 4 active affiliates that you've personally enrolled. So again, very low cost to get started, very low cost to maintain your business. You get a lot for that. Basically, you get the license to give away an unlimited number of Sherlocks. You have no high startup costs, no inventory, instant gratification, training websites, capture pages, invitation system, branding, online coupon, training, all that's included. Plus, as I mentioned, you have access to Sherlock Travel Platform, you have access to Sherlock University, and then you can participate in both Sherlock Local and Sherlock Fundraising. All that is included for the $279 and the $49.95 a month. It's a tremendous value. Basically, our bottom line product is our app. We teach people to give that away, teach people how to use it. As they use it and benefit, we get paid. We have a phenomenal team building side of our business. On the team building side and the usage income, we are averaging over 68% payout to the field. Over 68% of all the revenue that comes in our company. I'm not talking BVPV, I'm not talking none of that stuff. I'm talking real revenue, real commissions and bonuses. Over 68% gets paid to the field in 9 different ways of paying us. And one of those ways is direct commission. Every 2 Sherlock systems you sell, you're going to earn $100. And there's no limit to how many of those $100 bonuses you can earn. It's called a fast start or quick start bonus. But there's no time limit either. If you sell 1 this week and 1 3 months from now, you earn $100. If you sell 1 now and 1 10 minutes later, you earn $100. Doesn't matter when you hit. Every second sale is $100. One of the things we just added back in November of last year is this weekly customer acquisition bonus. Very, very excited about this. You heard from KB earlier. She's a great leader in her own right. We're extremely excited to have her on the team. But just a couple weeks ago, she earned her first customer acquisition bonus. A customer acquisition bonus is really pretty simple to earn. Number 1, you acquire 2 customers within any given pay week. Pay periods start midnight Pacific time. Pacific time, midnight, Sunday night, the pay period ends, and then 12:01 a.m. Monday morning it starts, and then it goes week to week. That's the time frame. If you get 2 new customers, that's 2 people registering for your free app. I mean, it's as simple as it gets. 2 customers and 2 new Sherlock affiliates. You help those 2 Sherlock affiliates sign up for their monthly subscription, which doesn't even start until 30 days later, and you have them apply for their Payoneer card to where they can receive their commissions. That's the only thing that's required to earn a share in the weekly customer acquisition bonus pool. Now, the weekly customer acquisition bonus pool is based on a percentage of sales, both the 279s and the 49.95s. All those sales are lumped together, and a percentage of that is put into the pool, and then it's shared based on how many people earn that share pool that particular week. You're not limited to 1 share in a week. If you make 4 sales and get 4 customers, help your 4 affiliates do the 2 things that are required, you earn 2 shares. And we've had people earn as many as 3 and 4 shares in a single week. It's been averaging between $100 and $150. And so that's in addition to the $100 for selling 2. It could be a nice little bonus for somebody just getting started. And you're not limited. You don't have to do this. I just earned one a couple weeks ago. So it could be a black diamond like myself, or it could be somebody brand new. It doesn't matter. Any questions so far? I don't want to go too fast. I lose you. There's a lot here, and I do want you to understand this. It's the best compensation plan I've ever seen. It rewards you for doing 2 things: giving away the app, and number 2, building a team of people to do the same thing. That's the 2 things that you're compensated to do. Any questions?
Not from this end.
Thanks, Kevin. All right, I'll keep going. And again, if there are questions, I'll answer them for you later if we need to. So this is the binary part of the compensation plan. This compensation plan is a unique hybrid. It has both a binary element and a unilevel. In the binary element, for every 2 shellac systems sold on your right and left, you earn $50. So that's 2 people on your right team buying a shellac system for $279 and 2 people on your left team buying a shellac for $279. You earn $50. Now, a couple cool things about this. It pays down through infinity. It's global, so you don't have to open up new business centers for new continents or new countries. And no matter how successful someone on your team becomes, they never break away from you. All their volume always counts for you the rest of your career. And obviously, this business is willable, transferable, and sellable. You own your own position. This slide looks a lot like the second one, but this is a little different in that it's a subscription cycle bonus. The last one was a sales cycle bonus. So this is based on the monthly fee people are paying. As 2 people on your right team and 2 people on your left team pay their monthly subscription fee of $49.95, you earn $10 every time that happens. Again, pays down to infinity and pays globally, worldwide. And just like the sales cycle bonus, you don't ever get cut off from anybody's volume. No matter how big or successful some of your team becomes, all their volume always counts towards your right or left team. Anytime you present this information, you want to give an income disclaimer. All reference to income implied or stated through this document and the shellac compensation plan does not guarantee any level of income or earnings to any affiliate. Earnings from the shellac compensation plan depend solely on web app usage, sales, and each affiliate's skill, ability, and personal application. Now, in a normal presentation like this, we don't go into all the different ranks and all the different bonuses. I'm going to just go over that real high level like we do during a normal presentation. I can send you, if you've got the personality where you like to know every detail, I can send you a complete compensation plan overview, and you could read it black and white, the whole thing. But basically, there's different levels. Everybody comes in as an affiliate. That gives you access to all the products, Shellac Travel, Shellac University. You can do it all as an affiliate. You can give away apps to your blue, as many as you want, and earn the usage income. We're averaging over $2 per active app, by the way. A star affiliate is when you start to build your team. A star affiliate is someone who is enrolled 1 person on the right team and 1 person on the left team, and has given away at least 5 Sherlocks. At the star affiliate level, you can earn up to $2,000 a week in your cycle bonuses, your $50 and $10 cycle bonuses I just talked to you about. You can earn up to $2,000 a week. It's just a star affiliate, having enrolled just as few as 2 people. A power affiliate is really where the core of our business plan revolves around. This is your first level of really leadership. A power affiliate is someone who's person enrolled 4 and has a person enrollment team of 12. So one of your 4 could lead you to 8. Each of your 4 could lead you to 2. You could person enroll 12. It doesn't matter how you get 12. As long as 4 of them are person enrolled by you, you are a power affiliate. If you achieve power affiliate in your first 15 days, you get an extra $200 bonus on top of everything else. Once you do become a power affiliate, you start to earn a 20% check match on all of the usage income of all the people you personally enroll from that month forward. And at the power affiliate level, you can earn up to $3,000 a week in your $50 and $10 cycle bonuses. Global is where it gets pretty darn exciting. Global means you've helped your 4 personals become power affiliates. It doesn't have to be the first 4, but it has to just be 4 people you personally enrolled to become power affiliates. With at least 1 of those on your right or left team. You can't have all 4 on the same side of your business. And 8 more in your team for a total of 12 power affiliates. So you need 12 power affiliates in your personal enrollment team, with at least 4 of those being personally enrolled by you. If you do that in your first 6 months from the day you sign up, you get an extra $2,000 bonus. And by the way, let me go back to power affiliate for just a minute. That $200 bonus, you don't have to wait to get started to line your people up. We don't start your 15-day clock until the day you make your first sale. So you want to lock in your position as soon as possible, and then you can start whenever you're ready to get started. The day you make your first sale is the first of your 15 days to get that extra $200 bonus. At the global power affiliate level, you have to have at least 20 customers. If you do it in your first 6 months, 180 days, you get a $2,000 bonus. I've helped quite a few people around the world do that. That's always exciting. And now you can earn up to $20,000 a week in the cycle bonuses, those $50 and $10 cycle bonuses I talked to you about. You also have entry into our equity bonus pool, and that's a 2.5% equity bonus pool, where actually Michael Weeder set aside 5% of the company's equity. 2.5% of that is for your globals, diamonds, double diamonds, and triple diamonds. And then the other 2.5% is for the top of our rank, which is black diamonds. Our diamonds simply are people who have helped people go global. You have to have one person roll on your right, one person roll on your left, total of 4 diamonds, and your globals in your diamond. At the diamond level, you have a share in the diamond bonus pool. That's the biggest advantage to going diamond. Again, a percentage of the sales each month are set aside, and then all those who earn a share in the diamond bonus pool share in that bonus pool. It's been anywhere from $540 up to $750 per share. And as the company grows, we expect that to grow to as much as $2,000 or $3,000 per share. It's just an added benefit to having helped a lot of other people. It's a reward. The only thing you have to do to qualify for that bonus is one personal sale in that calendar month. And if you're a diamond, you're qualified for that bonus. It's easy qualification. Double diamond, you get 2 shares in the diamond bonus pool. Triple diamond, you get 3 shares in the diamond bonus pool. And then black diamond is currently our top rank. At the black diamond level, you've helped 16 people minimum go global on your team. At least 8 different legs of sponsorship have created those 16 globals. And at that point, you're a black diamond, top of our pay plan. Your check match, by the way, on the $50 and $10 cycle bonuses goes from 20% up to 30%. It's a significant 50% increase in your check matching. And just so you understand that check matching, it's the best I've ever seen in our industry. It works like this. Picture your unilevel. Everybody person roll on your first level. As a global power affiliate, as those people on your first level earn those $50 and $10 cycle bonuses, up to $20,000 a week, depending on what level they are, you get a 20% check match on whatever they earn that every week. And once you're qualified for a rank, you never lose that rank. So if for one reason or another some of your people fall out of qualification or whatever, you don't lose your rank. Once you're a qualified global, you're always a qualified global. So you can make a 20% check match on your front line every week the rest of your career, simply by paying your monthly subscription or receiving a free monthly subscription by having at least 4 people personally enrolled since February 1st. That's amazing. Now, what really gets exciting is you're not limited to your first level. If someone in your first level is not a global, then you get everybody on their team's 20% check match also. It rolls up to you. And that pays down through infinity until you hit a global somewhere in your organization. Then you still get the 20% check match on that global, but then they get the 20% check match below them. That can be a little confusing, but as you start to receive it, it'll make a lot of sense. And typically, for leaders, it ends up accounting for about 50% of your compensation. It's a tremendous check matching program. There's no cap at all on the check matching. The more people you help, the more money you make.
Chuck, who wrote this program? The comp plan?
The comp plan was actually a hybrid, and Michael Weeder has tweaked it, but he acquired a company back in May 14th, 2012 that had developed this comp plan. And they really took it. Obviously, you're probably familiar with what was a big juice company a few years ago that took off?
Noni.
No, not Noni. It was the one after them.
Noni.
Monavie. It was basically based off Monavie's. That was kind of the core that they used to copy, and then they made a few tweaks. But that was one. We've got a very, very competent back office team that does some of the biggest companies in the world out of Florida. their name escapes me right now, but I know the guys, but they're very well known. It's a very robust back office system.
Beautiful.
Because one of the
Thank you.
questions we have is we've hit our 4-year mark coming up here in May. May 14th, 2016 will be our 4-year birthday celebration. If you know anybody in the UK, I will actually be going there. I'll be the keynote speaker at that event. But our foundation's in place for this thing to absolutely explode.
Great.
So this last slide, I revised a little bit just recently, thanks to KB. I've added a few more whys and what people might be looking for in a business. But basically, this is a slide where you come back to a person's why, and you find out why they're interested in doing this and what it is they want to get out of life. And what we really seem to attract are people that want to help other people, people that typically have done well, but are looking to help other people. That's one of the biggest attractions we have. I've had people who have been retired 14 years in our industry that have come out of retirement because they see this as a vehicle to really help other people succeed in our industry. So anyway, any questions from anybody? That I've enjoyed sharing this with you, but I want to answer any questions you might have.
I have a question. This is Jace.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir, Jace.
I'm just curious. Maybe this is a little bit trivial compared to the income you earn from cycling and whatever else and check matches, but do we earn income if we share our app and someone buys a product through that app, and what is the percentage, if any?
Okay, that's a good question. And right now, if somebody buys something through your app, most of what's on our app does have an affiliate program attached to it. For instance, we have a worldwide agreement with Groupon. They pay us anywhere from 3 to 10%. And probably the best thing to do will be for you to install the app and kind of play around with it. But just about everything on that app has an affiliate program. If it has an affiliate program, we belong to it, and it generates income for our company, which we then in turn share with our affiliates. Currently, right now, all of the affiliate income goes into a pool, and it's shared with our affiliates based on the usage of those apps. So we know what apps you've given away because they had to use your invite code, and we know the amount of usage on your apps.
Yep.
But not until the middle of May, June 1st, will we actually be able to track the actual sales back to the actual app. Right now, all we know is usage, and so that's how we're paying it out, but that will change here in about 2 months. And we're really excited about that because then you're getting paid directly for the activity you're bringing to the table.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And we've been averaging over $2 per app, just so you got a monetization number. For every active app that you've got out there, it's been averaging over $2 per active app right now.
Great. Thank you.
We're looking to at least double that, by the way, with the addition of Sherlock Local, because that Sherlock Local will be directly paid out to our affiliates, to the people who are giving away the apps, in addition to the people who are signing up the businesses. So of the 15% we're charging the merchant, the majority of that will be paid out to the field.
Excellent. That's great to hear.
Yeah, it's exciting. Any other questions?
Yes, this is Beth. So to max out the comp plan, you mentioned something about 8 direct lines in a binary.
Yes.
So you're going, it's unilevel binary. It's extremely hybrid. Okay, so there's multiple features here, all rolled into one. So you've gone 8 frontline legs.
Yeah, that's a great question. It's a great question. When you're thinking about the rank advancements and when you're thinking about the check matching, just picture your business in a unilevel. Don't even worry about the binary when it comes to check matching and rank advancement. Just picture your business as a unilevel. The only requirement to go to Diamond is you do have to have one person roll global on your right team and one person roll global on your left team. And that's just to create strength in your own business model. It's to keep somebody from trying to put everybody on one side of their business and rely solely on spillover. And I know I'm getting a little deep, but
I get it. I already get that.
Perfect.
So however, so my question here is, say, for instance, hypothetically, I had Gavin's team on one side and my son's team on the other. Once they hit a certain rank, it's cut off. That override is cut off then, right? Like until you run into a global,
Yes.
you get all the overrides.
Yes.
Is that changing, or will that stay the same?
That will stay the same. And once you reach Black Diamond, then your check matching goes up to 30%, and then you're getting the extra 10% on everybody below them until they reach Black Diamond. When they reach Black Diamond, then your check matching is only on them, but it's significant, of course, at 30% on a Black Diamond.
Okay. So if it were a perfect structure, you could personally enroll 8, have 2 globals, and max out the comp plan.
Yes.
Is that actually?
Yes. One global would have to be on your right team and one on your left. That'd be the only requirement. Then the other 8, and those 8 don't have to be personals. You know how the old timers say, oh, back in the day it was harder. When I went Black Diamond, all of them had to be personals, but we felt that was too hard. So now the 8 can actually just come in depth as long as they come from 8 different lines of sponsorship. They don't have to be personals. Just the 2 globals have to be personal. The other 6 can be in depth.
Remarkable.
It is remarkable. And then the other 8 you need, for a total of 16, obviously they can come anywhere. They can all come from one leg, one team.
Okay. And let me see here. I do have one last question before we sign off on the fundraiser. But back to the local, the Sherlock local. What was the launch date approximately for the States and Mexico? Or are those different dates?
They are different dates. Mexico is actually part of the beta test. So
right now?
Not this minute, but in 2 to 3 weeks is our expected turn on of Mexico. Okay. In fact, KB and her team are very instrumental in making that happen quickly in Mexico. But we're probably 2 or 3 weeks away. We want to get just a few of the minor beginning kinks out in Costa Rica, and then we'll open up Mexico. Both Cabo and Mexico City are opening simultaneously. And then it just depends on how fast we feel things are running smoothly. I mean, there's a lot of moving parts, and we just want to make sure we've dotted all of our I's and crossed all our T's before we go rolling out. But the United States will be one of the very first countries after the beta to go live. Estimated no more than 60 days, but realistically, at least probably 30 or 45, because we just want to make sure everything's working good before we go rolling it out.
Okay, so let's wrap it up here because I don't want to hold up. I know Gavin's feeling well, but I do have one near and dear to our heart. We recently lost one, a very dear friend of ours that couldn't make it on the call tonight. They will hear this webinar later, and they lost a loved one, and they are scrambling. And is there a way to use our fundraising for something personal, like to help with funeral services or to help the family recover financially? Is there something like that?
Currently the fundraising platform, like I said, is our weak link. We've got a few things that generate income, but it's really not worth the effort of an organization. There's better ways to raise funds right now. Just put it as straightforward as I can. There are ways to make it much, much stronger and better, but until we get the new platform unveiled, which will be, like I said, middle of May, early June, and we get the Sherlock Local up and running, once we can include those things into the fundraising platform, it will be smoking. It'll be the hottest fundraising on the planet. Right now, for a loved one like that, probably the only way to really raise any significant funds would be to have them or someone purchase the position for them and then actually use the business model to raise funds for them. To actually use our free fundraising platform, it would not be worth their time.
Well, thank you. That's very honest. Thank you. And I know for a fact they're interested. They want to do this. It's just timing right now that they've got a very full plate, obviously. So thank you for your honesty on that. Let me can I just briefly look at my notes here and make sure I'm not leaving anything out? It was super, super exciting to have Mr. Weeder on the line. Thank you so much for that. And to have all of you guys together. So I'm here in San Jose del Cabo. I'm going to be working with KB, and I'd like to be intricately involved in that beta test to see how I can support the team here. Sherlock Travel, just a side note, I did use it and found a flight for a family member that I couldn't even find it on any search engine, Kayak, Alaska Air. I couldn't find it at all. And Mark Reddick helped me in literally 2 seconds, said, oh, here it is, here's the flight. and it was extremely less expensive. I was shocked at just the fact that it was there. So that I can see really works. Your 15 days does not start until your first sale.
That is correct.
That's extraordinary. That's extraordinary. 15-minute power affiliate. Okay, I think that's it on my questions.
Gavin or Coretta, do you have any questions?
No, I'm good. I will go ahead and look into the information further, but I am very interested in watching this develop.
Great.
And participate.
Great.
Wonderful. Thank you, Chuck, so much. You are so generous and an extraordinary leader, and this program is amazing, and I'm so excited all the things that you caring people will do.
Well, there's one thing I'm very good at, KB, and that's identifying talent. And when you find leadership and talent, you do everything you can to support them. Because like Michael said, that's really all you have in this business. And leadership is everything. So we're honored to have all of you on this line tonight. And I will get this recording out to you as soon as possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.